Yo, I want to start this off by saying thank y'all so much for the support on the last video. Y'all went crazy on that. The engagement was awesome. And yeah, I really appreciate it. From the thumbnail, y'all can see I was inspired to make this video because of the last one. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoy it.
If this like is the opposite of like, is disaster the opposite of aster? Clearly you're not feeling the aster.
Along with being one of my other top favorite superheroes of all time, Dick Grayson is also just a nearly perfectly written character. Along with getting trained by one of the GOATs, one of the big three of DC, Batman himself, Dick Grayson is also just a super charismatic guy, a great acrobat, crime fighter, and just somebody with crazy riz.
He spent a lot of time hanging upside down from trapezes. Are we really buying all this?
You two dated him. You tell me.
Thinking about joining up? We could always use you in the act.
No, I'm more of a headliner. But I can see why Danny Boy retreats to this place every few years. Tornado never knew my moves.
And I bet you've got some good ones. Well, sorry, that may have come off a little too Wally.
Enough for you.
You trying to convince me or flatter me?
But with a kind heart too, bro. I've honestly always loved Batman, but anytime Dick Grayson was involved with his character, I was just way more interested and excited to watch it because I just related to him so much. Like as him being Robin, like shadowing Batman and, being his boy Wonder and whatever. And also just him as Nightwing growing up, becoming his own person and not being in Batman's shadow anymore. Just becoming his own man and becoming his own superhero. I think that was really distinct. Because a lot of characters are not written like Nightwing. Nightwing, or Dick Grayson, I'm just going to say Dick Grayson for clarity, has his entire character is completely finished. He starts off as this kid that's like super young. He's Robin. He's got a kind of goofy personality. He's in Batman's shadow, so he just wants to be more like Bruce. He just wants to be more like Batman. But as he grows up and he still has this Robin mantle, he understands that maybe him and Bruce are the same for some reasons, and maybe they're a little bit different in some ways, and that he shouldn't let everything Bruce does be the product of himself because he doesn't want to be Bruce. So when he gets old enough, he kind of ditches the whole plan of wanting to become Batman and he goes to his own city and makes his own name and he becomes his own thing. And I just think that depth for a character is insane. To say that they started out as a literal child and we get to see them grow, like, especially in the Young Justice TV show, he grows from like 13 to 23, probably. So we get to see 10 years of growth out of this man. That's insane. I really wish they would have showed flashbacks of the 5 year gap in that show to where we could have seen him become Nightwing and be his own person detached from Bruce Wayne, which we kind of already saw in the show. We saw him lead his own team. We saw him have potential to be a leader, but he was just a little too young and inexperienced leading teams. So later on in the show, we get to see him leading the Young Justice team, becoming a phenomenal leader and just an overall great character and leg for everybody to stand on. And then he's at the top of the pinnacle of what a hero should be, that he needs help sometimes too. And he's not like Batman to where he's going to, shut off everything and be closed off. He's going to take his help from other people because he trusts other people, which is a huge difference between him and Batman. Batman's main thing was his trust for other people was very, very low. And you can see that when he creates things like Batman Incorporated or just the Bat family in general. He doesn't trust all that many people with his identity, with his personal life. He just is very conflicted. But Nightwing trusts so much in people that this has become like a strength for him. His development is almost uplifted from his trust in people. And I think that's really powerful for a character that grew up with a person that didn't trust people at all as their role model. And it shows true growth and amazing characterization in Dick Grayson's character. Another point that I wanted to bring up is that his creativity is insane, bro. He basically makes his own slang that's universally accepted even in the future. How influential you gotta be able to do that, bro? That's genuinely crazy.
That guy is not whelmed. Not whelmed at all.
What is it with you and this whelmed thing?
Fine. Feeling the aster.
Hey, disaster averted. Feeling the aster.
Crash. Feeling more aster than I have for a while, actually.
Sorry, my English. What is Esther?
You're Ivo? I'm whelmed.
You're one to talk. Come on, Dad, stay whelmed.
Don't call him Dad.
Underwhelming security.
Stay whelmed.
Stay what?
Oh, guess I picked that up from...
All in all, I just really think Dick Grayson is an amazing character, extremely well written, a great hero, and he just deserves more love, bro. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.